We're now live, boys.
Hell yeah.
Good morning to you all. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
I can hear you. Three-quarter minutes until live.
And it seems like everyone is here too.
Yeah, I love that.
I think I can count up to 6.
Grimbong Ripper, what's up, man? Good to see ya. Oh my god, I'm up to 5 viewers.
Well, I'm already up to my 2nd character, so...
So we're all here to see the slaughter.
Yeah. I still can't believe I did that. I cannot believe that freaking happened. All you needed to do was hit him one more time and he would have died. And of course he gets a freaking crit on you.
Great.
I just bowed my head in shame at that.
I mean, that wolf
You
was
can't even
doing
like roll it back like you could if nobody was looking. Like, maybe I'll mulligan that one. No, everybody sees that crit. You can't walk it back now.
Yeah, I can't do that behind the screen.
That wolf was doing 2d4. That could one-shot me.
What class were you?
Fighter.
I don't think that was 2d4. I think that was just because it was a crit.
He rolled 4d4s against me, so...
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I mean...
I think you made that wolf just a touch too strong for a 1v1.
Yeah, well, I wasn't planning on that, and then all of a sudden, we had time, and I wanted to give you a little bit more. So I kind of came with it out of my ass on the spot. Oh yeah, hit 7, 2d4 plus 2 piercing damage. It probably wasn't the best.
That killed me in one shot, even if you didn't roll a crit.
It was a 1/4 crit rate, challenge rating. Oh well. You know what that means, boys. That means it is time. All right. All right. Everybody is here on time. We are ready to begin. How are you all doing this morning?
Excellent.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Good to hear.
My
I am-
second D&D session today, so it's a pretty good day.
Yeah. That was a long, grueling battle last night. All right, so good morning, and welcome to session 1 of the Tyranny of Dragons campaign. We begin this campaign with the Hoard of the Dragon Queen module set for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. We are using Fantasy Grounds Unity for our tabletop to play online. It's still in beta access, so not indicative of the actual release gameplay, so just keep that in mind. Has a few bugs, but I love using it. All the accessibility is great. So today, I have with me Lord Valoth, who is playing Brother Ko.
Hello.
I have Sauerkraut playing Freddie Bloomington.
Yellow.
John plays Noct. Jarhead playing Ondar. Stillhawk. And last but not least, we have M. Weber playing Qualamir.
Hello.
So welcome these guys with open arms to the Tavern League. Big cheers for the new conscripts. The Sneaky Paladin Tavern is bustling with activity to welcome the newest adventures. Thank you all for showing up. Remember to follow my socials, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, even my Discord. So do that to stay up to date on when I'm streaming next, as well as watching past sessions, maybe even being able to join future sessions. Throw me a like, a follow, subscribe, whatever you wish to do to support the stream. Keep the games coming. They're all listed on my Twitch's channel, About Me, or else you can just look up Tavern League on the various platforms. I'm currently up to 7 subscribers on YouTube, and now 19 followers on Twitch. And I know that doesn't seem that big compared to a lot of other channels out there, but it really does feel amazing to have people tune in consistently and actually want to watch my content. I cannot express how thankful I am to you. Especially you, Grimbong Ripper. Nice to see you, man. So who knows? Maybe if I get any money from this, I can slap it onto one of the many, many things my girlfriend wants to do for home improvements, and then I can get that done quicker and play some more D&D. Just don't tell her that. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for showing up. We will begin. All right. So we are playing in the Sword Coast. Are all of you familiar with the Forgotten Realms, Faerun?
Yep. The only place I play.
All right. So for those who haven't
Decent
played,
amount.
for those who haven't played, and for those tuning in that maybe don't know, it is a setting in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. There's actually a lot of books on it and a lot of lore, but we are going to be down here in this area by Greenest in the Greenfields. There is the Uldun Trail traveling from Burdusk down to Amn. So just for quick note on that, on the southern end of the map. I'm going to change some ambiance real quick. All right.
Watson, our mascot, I'm sorry.
That is just fine.
He's very vocal.
So, for the past several days, you each have been traveling a road or in the grassy lands surrounding the Greenfields towards the town of Greenest. Many of you have noticed that there is smoke rising from the distance, and sundown is approaching when you top a rise and see the town of Greenest just a few short miles away. But instead of the pleasant, welcoming town you expected, you see columns of black smoke rising from the burning buildings. Running figures that are little more than dots at this distance, and a dark, winged shape wheeling low over the keep that rises above the center of the town. It appears the town is being attacked by a dragon. We got this nice little handout for you guys.
Ooh, a blue dragon.
So, this is the town of Greenest. You are all approaching from different angles. None of you know each other at this point, but we can see Tanakh is on the southern end of the map, about halfway through, and then we also have Brother Ko and Ondar approaching from the southern road. You would see each other in your approach. Coming up to the town, we have Freddie Bloomington and we have Qualamir, each approaching from the west on different roads, and then Noct, you are approaching from the north across the grasses. So I will begin with Brother Ko and Ondar. You're approaching the town on the road, and you actually see each other coming up to the town.
What else do we see as far as the town, other than the blue dragon flying around that makes me maybe want to run away? Are there people?
I'll actually change that. Okay, so you approaching the town. There are burning buildings, and it's nighttime, or it's getting to nighttime. So a half moon provides dim light throughout the town. The inside. Whoops. Sorry. Okay, so there are burning buildings, and a half moon provides dim light throughout the town. Fires are around the place, but the thatch of the buildings isn't quite as flammable as it looks. So when you guys are arriving, most of the flames are coming from haystacks and barns, not from homes or shops. There are, I would say, bandits and little lizard-like creatures running around, causing mayhem. Some of them carrying sacks, some of them carrying swords and pointing weapons and attacking villagers. It's basically mass chaos right now. And then you coming up to the road, you actually see a stream across the way. Stream of water. You all have the map on your characters, correct?
Yep. Yes.
So you, Ondar, and Brother Ko are approaching each other right now, not knowing each other, but you're both going towards the danger. What do you do?
I say, we have to help the villagers. Let's go. And I'm gonna run towards further into the city.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
All right. So some quick thinking. You guys decide to band together and try to help the villagers. So I will put you up here. Could both of you roll a stealth check for me?
Sure. Want it in the open?
If you guys could roll in the dice tower for your stealth checks, I'd appreciate that. All right. So you So you actually do see some creatures. Let me get this loaded up real quick. So across the stream, you do see some bandits seeking to raid the shops around here, and they're going inside, attacking some villagers, and trying to get as much gold or wealth, whatever they can find, and to steal it, basically. And they have not noticed you.
Okay. We free to move?
Yeah.
Of course, Andor already has his sword out. He will move forward. Trying to, not running, trying to be as quiet as possible, but moving towards the bad guy.
Okay. How is the music balance, by the way? Is it all right for you guys?
Yeah.
Or I suppose, yeah,
It's
you
good.
can actually adjust it on your end. Okay.
That's 20 feet. I don't know, is the water difficult terrain or anything?
So looking down into the water, you notice that it's seldom more than 3 feet deep with a gravel bottom. And so you reason that you could get across without any difficulty.
Andor will move another 10 foot to there and take a, you know, he's not going to run. He's not dashing, so he's trying to be as quiet as he possibly can wearing chainmail.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a stealth with advantage.
Which will cancel the disadvantage.
Actually, these are supposed to be. Okay, so two of the bandits kind of notice, or they kind of look over their shoulder at you, and they notice you, but they just keep going about their business. Almost like they, you get the sense that they don't see you as a threat.
Andor will motion towards his new acquaintance, you know, wave his shielded hand like, come forward, or he's trying to give him a signal like, it's all good.
Okay, so does your token work for movement, Lord Valoth?
Yeah.
You're, okay.
So I'm gonna move up. Sorry, my mic keeps on cutting out, so I'm trying to mess with it right here.
I gotcha. I can hear you all right for now, so.
Okay. Guys, I'm just gonna move up stealthily as possible as well.
Okay.
Wanna in the dice tower.
Yeah. All right. Stepping into the stream, there's a loud splash, and again, the apparent bandit, the one closest to you, looks over his shoulder, and he shouts. He's like, "Come on, quickly! We need to raid them out. We need to raid the town. Get about your business." And then the other one across the way, the one I'm moving right now, you hear him call from inside the hut. "All right, I don't think there's anything more in here. Come on, let's move on. And they come running out of the buildings, carrying some items, some pockets of gold and shit. And then they start moving away. And at this time, we will halt that and move on to Tanak Starborn. So, Tanak, you are approaching the town from the south, kind of from the grass fields. You see some, buildings, some small huts, and then you see a stream bed with some trees across the way over there. And you notice the dragon flying overhead, and in this area there aren't any bandits, but you hear the screams of the villagers coming from across the way. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna try to go over to follow this pathway to the main road.
All right.
To the west here.
You can go ahead and move your character.
It's so small. Is this just free movement as much
Yeah,
as
it's
I
free
want?
movement. Okay, stop right there. So you're making your way through the town, running through the streets, trying to get to the center. You get to the edge of you get to the edge of these trees where the pathway cuts in the middle, and you see two figures standing in the stream bed. They don't seem to be running around trying to kill anything. They seem almost just as confused as you are.
I'm gonna run up behind them and yell, "What's going on here?"
All right, brother Cohen Ondar, you hear a call from behind you.
Ondar will turn and brandish his weapon. Declare yourself!
I ready my spear.
I'm Tanak Starborn. And who are you?
My brother Cole. What's your business?
I'm here to find my mentor, Brondar.
So you're not with these bandits?
There's bandits?
Yes.
They're raiding the houses to the north.
Why I oughta. Let's get them.
And this time,
Charge forward.
okay, during this time, the other bandits are making their way up as well towards other shops, and you see them disappear in the commotion. All right, so we will go to Freddy. You are approaching from the north across the grassy plains, seeing a village above ground this time, and now you realize what they mean about houses and buildings being above ground.
I'm not a kobold anymore.
Or, sorry, I meant knocked, not Freddy. I got that mixed up. That's my bad. Okay, so knocked. You are approaching the town, and now you see that all these towns and buildings and homes are above ground, which is a wonder to your eyes. And it's you're not quite sure what's going on, but there's a giant flying lizard creature in the air, shooting bolts of lightning around the town, terrorizing the place with bandits and humanoid bandits, and then small lizard-like creatures scurrying about, terrorizing villagers and starting haystacks and trying to start buildings on fire.
I'm standing at the edge of town. He's eating some jerky, and just kind of taking that in for a minute. And for now, he's just gonna. I mean, from where I am, just walk into town. If he, like, how close is people to him?
So
Kind of on the far
you
side.
would
at a weird
probably
spot.
see a lot of bandits and those little lizard creatures going mainly on the pathways between buildings. So they would be traveling to and fro from that marker that I just made. Same as probably from this building to that building. So you do see some creatures.
Okay. Yeah. Great axe slung over his shoulder. He just starts walking in, eating his jerky.
All right. Make me a stealth check real quick.
Do I have? No, I'm not wearing any armor, so no disadvantage on that. That's weird. There it goes. I don't know why I rolled twice. Oh, it does say I have disadvantage. I shouldn't have disadvantage though, because I don't wear armor. Did I accidentally take armor? 'Cause that would be bad if I did.
We've got great axe, hand axe, javelin, no armor.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I wonder
barbarian, I
where
don't
that's
want
coming from.
armor. Don't know why it gave me disadvantage on that.
Try rolling it again. Did you accidentally click disadvantage? Oh,
think
it's
so,
stealth check.
There it went.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
don't know why I did that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright.
That was weird. Okay, so let's see. So you rolled a 9 the first time. So that's 12. Okay. So yeah, you are able to walk up, and then kind of the same thing as I said for the other guys. The creatures do take notice of you, but they are not acting threateningly to you at all. They're just scurrying about, grabbing what they can, terrorizing the local villager.
Do I see any, like, actual person being terrorized?
Yes. There is. Go. So let me put this on real quick. You hear more than you actually see. There we go. Okay. So you hear more than you actually see it, but there is wailing coming from the other side of the building, just to the south of you. And then you hear laughter as well. Like,
Alright. Nock has a pretty sizable amount of that jerky left, and he crams it in his mouth all at once, which is going to make his chewing fun for a while, and heads that way.
all
to
right.
have a look. His mouth is very full, and are the... Oh, okay, G is guard. There's like town guard?
No.
Okay.
No, I'll actually fix that right now.
Okay, that's what I was confused.
There you go.
Those guards are pretty cool,
Yeah.
not helping.
Not an actual like town guard. All right, so you see a dwarven female being smacked around with clubs by these or being smacked around by the buttons of spears as the bandits are assaulting her.
Yeah, I think from there, Nock sees that and calls out, "Oh God! I'm gonna be stopping that now, right?" And takes another step in to get their attention.
All right. So one of the guards closest to you turns his head, and then he responds to you, "Oi, what are you on about?"
I'm about having your head if you don't fuck off.
"Oh, it appears we got ourselves a warrior, boys. Let's get him."
Yeah, I have the. I mean, them side. Well, no, they're probably human, right? So the axe is not as big as it would be to
Yeah.
the rest of the little races, but I have my large axe, or great axe. It is a great axe. Great axe into hand, and yeah, wait for him to come at me.
All right. So at that, let's go to Freddy and Qualamir. So you both are approaching the town from the west, and you do kind of see each other running towards the burning town from a distance of each other, noticing that both of you are going towards the danger, but you approach it from different roads. Same thing. You see burning buildings and creatures flitting from hut to hut, building to building, some carrying things, some terrorizing villagers.
There's still the dragon overhead, correct?
Correct.
Alright, well, I would want none of that, and I'm going to try to go for cover in one of these sheds here.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth. All right. Anything you want to do, Qualamir?
Yeah, he'd look up at the dragon and be like, "Oh, I want to study," but then he'll kind of look around and then notice that people need help, and so he'll probably run to each building cover to cover. They'll probably just like get over. He'll just run over to each different building and then make his way and see who's ever injured and just try and help.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth. All right. So you, Freddy, you are able to take cover behind the building. There is no immediate threat around you. I'm looking around. These buildings seem to have already been pillaged. Qualamir, so you, same thing. You're kind of going from building to building. The ones on the outskirts of town seem to have already been razed, and the villagers, if there were any villagers, they are dead in this area. Make me a perception check, Qualamir. All right, so you get to right about here, checking the building, and across the way, you see some of the bandits are getting into a fight with a big, giant, orc-looking creature, and they are fighting each other.
I'll probably realize that the orc is not with them, and then try to sneakily approach the bandits as much as possible. See if I can help out in any kind of way.
All right. You can move your character.
It's not letting me.
It's not?
Every time I do it, it drags the map.
Okay, so
Zoom in a little closer.
yeah, zoom in a little closer, and then if you select your character, you can use the directional keys, or you can drag using your mouse. There you go.
Alright.
Perfect.
So kind of like approaching like the backside and then try and gauge the situation, see how best he could help.
Okay. I will need Noct and Qualamir to roll initiative for me.
Ready?
Yeah, man.
Get some, boys.
Here's the death of my character.
Oh, you know what? I have that inspiration point. I'm gonna re-roll that initiative.
Okay.
That's better.
There you go. That
I'd like
works.
to actually go this fight.
Where is my... What the heck? It's not letting me, okay. 21 and 6. That works. Okay, so we will begin with Noct. What do you do?
Alright, so first and foremost, I don't. Oh, real quick about. Well, I don't think it matters. Even if. How do you count diagonals for movement?
I count a diagonal as 1. I don't want to get so into it where, like, I think 5th edition, the further diagonal you get, it has like an equation. I don't know about that.
Okay, cool.
I believe it's just every other. Like your first diagonal is free, but then the second one costs 2.
I'll just count them all as 1, just for simplicity's sake.
Alright. That will help me to actually... So I will be moving up to this one. As I start walking, at first it's kind of slow, and as I kind of move, he sees me get kind of a wild look and get real pump, would be the best way to describe it. As I grip the axe hard, just get real swole and bring that just with a run-up chop, because I have declared myself to this guy, and he got real lippy with me. So, yeah, knock comes in and it was just, and let's. Whatcha? That's a rough swing, though.
That is a miss.
Yeah. I'd say that used to fighting smaller people, he maybe swings a little high, trying to compensate, and guy is easily able to duck out the way.
All right. I got a new follower. I think it should be worth noting that I'm gonna not shout out followers or any stuff like that during the session, so that I can focus on the session as much as possible. I hope you guys understand. All right. Anyway, Noct. Yes, you rush forward and you swing your great axe, and it misses and buries in the sand from his sidestep. Would you like to do anything else?
Nope, those are my... Yeah, because I bonus action. You're good.
Okay. So, on the combat tracker, do you guys have that open?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so, on the bottom, it has the next actor. Make sure to hit that when you are done with your turn.
There it is.
So we will go to... Oops, sorry. Freddie Bloomington, is there anything that you would like to do?
Since this area is vacated, I'd like to continue into town, again staying in cover.
Okay.
I guess that ends my turn. That's all my movement.
No, I will say, since you're not actually in the combat, you can get free movement for a time. I'll just let you know when I want you to stop. All right, roll me a stealth right there. All right. You are good. You don't see any imminent danger coming at you right now.
Can I actively search with a perception?
Sure. Ooh, 20. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can hear with your acute sensing ears from across the way to your northeast that there the sounds of clashing swords, like someone is actually fighting, and you notice around none of the villagers seem to have weapons. So this is kind of a curious thing for you to hear. We will move on after that to unidentified creature 2. So this human will move forward and make an attack on Noct. And he hits, dealing 1 damage to Noct. Ondar.
Ondar will point left and right and ask or tell actually his the these two to check the houses for people that need assistance.
Okay. And you are in free form right now?
I'm sorry?
You are in free form right now, so...
Yeah, he's just going to move forward
Okay.
to there.
Okay, make me a perception check.
All right.
All right. I got nothing for you.
Okay, that's cool. That will be his turn.
All right, Brother Cole, you're up. Lord Valoth, you there?
Yeah, sorry, my mic was off. Do I know the direction that the bandits kind of disappeared into?
They all kind of split off in different directions. So none of them... It doesn't seem very organized, I should say. So there's no, like, one direction that they came off, but they all went northern from your position.
Okay. Then he's just kind of run full sprint forward to try to find out where they went, see any people that need help, stuff like that. So
Okay.
he's just gonna do this dash action here.
All right, make me a perception check when you get there.
Okay. You want it in the tower as well, or open's fine?
Open's fine. All right. So with that, you're running through this little alleyway right now, and there is a break in the commotion across the way from you. So all the way over here, you see a battle. You see the clashing of swords against another assailant.
Okay.
And where there is a battle there, everywhere else it just seems to be bandits pillaging and then attacking villagers. There doesn't seem to be a defensive mounted up quite yet.
Okay. I'm gonna yell back to the two others and say there's fighting up ahead. Let's hurry. And I think that's pretty much all I can do this turn.
All right. All right, so unidentified creature 3. The man is going to step forward and roll an attack on knocked, and he gets a hit. Rolling a 7, so that you only take 3 damage. To knock Starborn.
I charge forward and follow my newfound companions.
All right. You can get as far as Brother Cole.
All right. There we go.
There you go.
That should be all.
All right. You know how to work the combat tracker?
I don't see it, actually.
Okay, so on the top right of your screen, there's a bunch of different buttons you can press. Press the crossed swords. That'll bring up the combat tracker.
And then turn complete.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
Very good. Okay, so this unidentified creature will attempt to use his spear to trip you. Knocked. So he's going to make an attack against you. With that in mind. And he doesn't, so you just lift up your foot when he puts it behind you to try to trip you. Nothing happens. Qualamir.
Oh, that's loud.
Is it? I don't know how to turn that down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you for.
Overwhelmingly loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
It was
I'm gonna have to
mostly just
fix
very
that real quick.
sudden.
Oh, rest in peace, headphone users.
Sorry, guys. Thank you so much for giving me the follows, guys. I just gotta turn the music off real quick.
Oh, and now they're gone. They don't have ears left.
Yep. Okay.
I have headphones in.
There we go. I really appreciate it, just can't do it right now. Alright, we should be good. We're good. We're good. Who's the open mic breather? I don't hear it. I don't know who it is.
Noct's mic is open, but I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I don't hear it. I don't know what it is. It might be static. I don't know. Okay, Qualamir, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to walk down to this, right about here. That puts me at 60 feet, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on identified creature number 2.
Okay.
Character sheet went away. Where did that? I moved.
Okay, so the way this works is a lot of things automate. So for that, it's a dexterity saving throw for the creature, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he rolled and he got a success. So
I
that
roll damage and it'll automatically do half.
wait, no, he rolled success. He rolled a successful save against it.
Oh.
Flame's a miss on a.
It might still does have.
No, I think it's a cantrip. Most cantrips are.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so that is a miss. Would you like to do anything else?
Damn cantrip.
No, that's my move. I don't know. I have a bonus action, so.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Make sure to. There you go. So dancing flames go shooting out from the west behind these guys' backs, and it ends up shooting. It ends up missing high over the guard's head. The acolyte turns his attention to the new foe, shouting, "We have another one!" And then he is going to, let's see. He's going to cast Sacred Flame at you. Oh my god, you rolled a natural 20 save. Do you guys want to roll your own saves against spells? Or are you okay with the automated?
Automated's okay for now.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, they're both random. Automated's faster.
Okay. So, he throws a Sacred Flame at you, and you are able to duck out of the way. And we go to Noct.
After getting hit by the first two, which it was 3 is the one who got the better shot, right? Or was it the other way around? Was it 2? One of them hit me good, and one of them hit me pathetically.
I think... What was it? I think it was
You can look back in the tracker.
I think it was
I don't
3
feel
that
like
got
Let's
you.
say it was 2. The first one he hits and he looks, he says, "Are you gonna have to do a lot better than that?" And brings his axe down on 1. Ooh, I'm on the wrong page. There we go.
Ooh,
15 does
my
not hit
goodness.
these guys? That's a
That is a
problem.
miss.
That's Not great for what this fight says.
He is able to knock your blow out of the way.
Yeah, I don't have anything else I can do at that point.
Well, oh yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna say you can attack recklessly, but you're level 1.
Yeah, I don't have that yet. Alright. I am disconcerted.
All right, Freddy. What would you
I
like
hear
to
that
do?
fighting coming from the northeast, and it is incredibly suspicious. I think I'll go check it out.
All right, so when you get to that corner of the building, you see flames shoot out at a humanoid creature. So you actually see Qualamir dodging the flames when you get there.
Okay. I didn't really read up on how like sprinting or double moving, whatever it is in 5e works. Can I move further? Like, how do I move further than 6 squares?
So I will say this is the battle area. So you will be, or I'll do it like this. This is the battle area. So once you get within that circle, then your movement will count. So you can
Okay,
move
then.
free until there.
Then I'll go up to the back of the house and boom.
Okay, perfect. That works. The unidentified creature, number 2. And if you guys want to identify things, all you do is you basically say that, like, do I know anything about these? And then you would roll like a nature or something. I would tell you to roll a nature, and then that's how you identify them.
Ah, cool.
Just so you know. It will take the disengage action, and he will go after 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will go after Qualamir. Ondar, you're up.
All right, so not seeing any people needing assistance, or where's the dragon, by the way?
The dragon is flying overhead kind of randomly about the town. Right now, he is on the eastern side.
Okay.
And you are all on the western side.
Keeping one eye towards the sky, Ondar is going to run as far as he can. You tell me when to stop. Is it the circle? Can I move all the way to the circle?
Yeah, the circle is the battle map right now, or the battle area. Okay, so you
There?
yes, so you are sprinting across the dirt road to where you see the battle is, moving among and in between villagers and bandits alike, and the small lizard-like creatures. They aren't paying you any mind. You get the sense that they believe that you are one of them.
Fool.
All right, and that's as far as you can go.
Right.
Brother Ko, you're up. I can't hear anything if you're speaking.
Sorry, I forgot to turn my mic back on. He's gonna run towards the fighting, trying to get there to help out in time.
All right.
Looks like they're doing some pretty good work up there. And yeah, that'd be his turn then.
No, you can... The circle that I drew on the map is the battle area, so everything outside of that is free movement. You can move all the way up to the circle.
Okay. There we go.
There you go, that works.
Now it's end turn.
All right. Number 3 is going to attempt to hit Knocked with a spear again. And he misses. Which takes us to Tanak.
All right. I'm going to run up here.
So we go to number 1, who is going to attempt to hit Noct with his spear again, and he hits, dealing 2 damage, partially resisted. Qualamir, you are up.
So Qualamir will notice that the other one is approaching him, probably taking exactly 5 feet back, and then once again casting Sacred Flame.
All right.
Sorry, I just meant to press that once.
Okay, so the first one was a 17, so he is able to successfully resist the Sacred Flame.
And that will end his turn.
All right, unidentified creature, the A. He will take a few steps forward, and then he will attempt Sacred Flame on Qualamir again. And that was a success. You also are able to resist the flames, taking us to Noct Gravelskin.
Looking back at freaking number 1, who he can't hit, apparently, he says, "You are embarrassing me in front of the lady!" And tries one more goddamn time to hit him with this axe. Swear to God. Alright, there we go. Now that's something.
There we go. You got a hit.
Okay, I already got that. So the auto damage will add from rage and minimum fucking damage.
There you go. 6 points of damage. Your axe comes down on his leg, burying into the meat of his leg bone, and he cries out in pain. Oh!
Happy to see him down at the dwarven height that he's used to. He finishes his turn.
All right,
There we go.
Freddy, you are up. You are now in the battle area.
I go to the corner of the house here and peek around and just try to figure out what the heck is going on.
All right, so you're looking around, and there is a human to your north that seems to have 2 bandits' attentions taken to him, and there's also a orc-looking humanoid across the way battling 2 of the other bandits. And there's a dwarven woman on the ground who's just kind of holding herself. It seems like she was being beaten.
I suppose there's no way I can tell by who. Like, are the bandits all dressed, like, similarly?
Yes, they're all wearing black clothing, black garments, robes.
So it'd be a good guess to assume that they're the bad guys in this situation.
Roll me insight.
Or can I use investigation?
Sure,
Looking at all the details and deductive reasoning?
sure.
Well then,
Natty 20, yes.
I'm wasting all of them.
These black, dark, clothed creatures, these humanoids, are definitely the bad guys. You're getting the sense that they were raiding and pillaging the village, and these other 2 creatures, the human and the orc, are fighting them and defending the dwarven villager.
Gotcha. I guess I'll help. Target the guard, and I'm going to do just a quick vicious mockery against him.
Okay, 1 second. So, since you are a bard with my homebrew, you see that?
Yep.
That just pulled up? Okay, so this is your control roll. So when you want to cast a spell that is a, what do you say, a spell slot, a slotted spell, you would roll on here to do your control roll.
Okay, so basically anything that's not a cantrip.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not seeing a... Yeah, I'm not seeing a roll for prestidigitation. How... I suppose it's automatic. He just gets a save, does he? Then how do I do it against him?
Prestidigitation, that's it creates a magical trick.
Yeah.
So
But how do I put it on him? Like, how do I attack with it? There's no roll or nothing.
you don't attack with it.
Or sorry, vicious mockery. It's the wrong thing.
Oh, vicious mockery. Okay,
Oh,
so there's the
There we go.
Yep,
there we
there's
go.
a little icon.
Little magnifying glass.
Yep.
You got it.
All right, he failed his save, so you get to roll damage. Dealing 2 damage. What effect does that do?
He gets a disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay.
I believe it's attack roll.
Yeah, baby.
On number 2. Okay.
Yep, next attack roll he makes before the end of his next turn.
Gotcha. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, I'm good. Already moved. I attacked.
All right, so unidentified creature 2 is going to move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Halfway on. Move you right there. 30. And he will make a spear attack at disadvantage against Qualamir. And that is a miss. So the mocking insult coming from the shadows of the hut nearby play on his confidence, and he doesn't have as quite as powerful a thrust as he usually does.
You are not the person Mr. Rogers knew you could be.
Ondar, you are up.
Or looking, seeing what he sees. He sees a what looks like an orcish type creature.
Yes.
Being assailed by 2. They're dressed. What are they?
They are humanoids dressed in dark clothing.
But
It's like black.
This orcish character is probably related to the Shield of Innocence, so he's going to go forward and help him.
All right.
So he will dash, which is an action. And he can get there, but he can't attack.
Yes.
But he'll be loud as he's approaching. He's going to be, shouting, warning, get away from him, leave him be, that kind of stuff.
All right.
Drawing attention to himself.
As you are coming closer and shouting out in the air, the humanoid creatures, though they are still in attacking positions on thrust, one of them turns his head behind him and does take notice of you.
All right, it's Ondar's turn.
Brother Cole.
So I am going to take a dash action as well. I want to get in this fight, so he's just gonna run up here and try to draw the attention of the guy right in front of me.
All right.
And he's gonna say, "Lay down your arms, give up." And that will end his turn.
All right. Creature 3. Now, recognizing there is another threat, will turn his attention to Ondar. He will make a spear thrust against him, but it catches on the shield.
Ah!
Catches on the shield, doing no damage. Tanakh, you are up.
Can I identify these creatures?
Go ahead and roll nature for me. Okay. So these, they're not actual guards. That's just kind of the name for them. But they are humans. And you know that the A is a spellcaster, and all the G's are the guards, and they have higher defenses and attacks.
Okay. So I guess that should be my movement, right?
I think you started right here. So that would be 5, 10, 15.
Okay. Yeah. If I started right there.
And you have a speed of 30, so.
I'm gonna go right here. And I'm gonna target the acolyte. One second here. All right, we're gonna go with firebolt.
All right. You know how to target people? It's
Should just be click on it, right?
control click on them. Clicking on them makes that the active token. There you go. Just like that. That is a hit.
That was the wrong one, wasn't it?
You rolled attack again.
Yeah.
Should be a little blood drop as
Yep.
the damage die.
A little blood drop. Perfect, just like that. 3 damage. A bolt of fire comes shooting out of Tanak's hands, streaking at the acolyte, hitting him in the shoulder, dealing some damage. Fire damage.
Okay. And I think I should have just enough movement to kind of hide behind this porch.
Yep. Alright, don't forget to end your turn if you're done. There we go. Guard 1 is going to attack Thrusk once more. He got a critical.
Oh shit.
So he got an 8, but he actually only deals 4 damage to Thrusk. Or, sorry, not Thrusk, knocked. Qualamir, you're up.
Qualamir, now knowing that the guard is close by, will take out his mace and start to swing. Nope.
That is a miss.
And then that will be his turn. He doesn't have any bonus actions.
Alright. Acolyte. Now forced to take measure of the new monk that is attacking him. Will take the disengage action and move over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And that is all he will do. Knocked, you are up.
So when Ondar approaches, what is he seeing? I don't actually know what like race Ondar is. That's what I'm getting at. But
Okay, so as you are battling these guards surrounding you, you see a heavily armored human brandishing a sword and a shield, yelling to get their attention.
looking over in his direction, I say, "I am not some helpless pup, but never be called selfish. Join the fray." And let's bring that great axe down and hopefully put guard 1 down. That critting fuck.
That is a hit.
And 4. Better damage this time, please. Oh, sure. This time it's fucking max damage. So that's 15 damage.
Nice.
Where was that last time? Could have one-shotted him. Not took that nasty hit. Let's step to here to help kind of pin this guy in.
All right.
And I think that is gonna be it.
All right. So you take your great axe and you swing down in a savage blow, cleaving into the side of the guard, and he falls down in a bloody heap. Freddy, you're up.
Alright. Gonna target knocked with my bonus action and cast Healing Word.
All right. You have to roll for that. Because that's a spell.
Yep.
All right. You are successful, so that will stay.
Yay! Great rejoice. Did that work? Yeah, it worked. Cool. Knocked is feeling a whole lot better. Of course, doesn't know why. He just thinks that he's rad. Certainly is really invigorated. He cut that guy in half.
A
So.
sudden burst of invigoration flows through you. I'm so strong.
Cutting a guy in half will do that to you.
How dare you make me bleed my own blood?
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to target the guard
Okay.
with another vicious mockery.
And he fails.
Hard.
Go ahead and roll damage for that.
I whisper in his ear, "What are you going to do with your face when that monkey wants its ass back?"
Nice.
He's like trying to fight, but at the same time, there's like little bits of tears starting to come out of his eyes. He's got his face in that like, oh my god, like kind of sad.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Why are you guys so mean?
How dare you make me feel?
You're making me feel feelings.
And then he gets disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Yes, he does.
Thank you.
Anything else, Freddy?
I think I'm good where I'm at, so in my turn.
All right. The guard will take his elbow and kind of wipe his face a little bit and make another stab at Qualamir.
You didn't roll a disadvantage.
Yeah, I forgot that. Okay, there we go.
Take that hit away. Yeah,
Yep.
take that hit away.
So that is a miss. As he's wiping his face, he stabs forward and he misses wide because he took his eyes off of his target. Ondar, you are up.
Or will nod to the large half-orc and swing with his sword at guard 3.
All right.
And of course miss.
That is a miss.
Then he will step here, trying to draw his attention.
All right. Brother Cole, you're up.
He is going to move up here, and I assume that the guy he told to surrender is not giving up.
No.
Okay. Well, then he is going to. So he's gonna try to poke him with his spear here. Not what you want to see.
That is a miss.
So he's gonna use his bonus action to make an unarmed strike then.
Okay.
Can I get new dice here? Those were warning shots. Give up now.
Right.
Or feel the stain of my spear. And that's the end of his turn.
All right. Guard 3 will attack Ondar again. Scoring a miss. Tanak, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna peek out. And
Try to stay in the grid. Like that.
Sorry.
That's fine.
You can use your arrow keys to move your character. It's a lot more precise than clicking and dragging.
Sounds good. Okay. So I'm gonna target guard 3.
Your firebolt is successful once more. Dealing 2 fire damage as it hits him straight in the back.
Excellent. And I'm gonna dip back in.
All right. End your turn. There we go. We move to Qualamir.
Qualmir will then probably just strike out with the mace again one more time, see if it'll hit. Ooh, finally.
That is a hit on a 20. Dealing 4 damage to the guard. He cries out with a grunt as you hit him in the stomach.
Qualmir will shout, finally, and then it'll be his turn.
All right, so the acolyte. He will use the disengage action again. Move here. And that is all he will do. So we go to Not. Damn, that is...
Just the sounds of hell come out of this thing.
Yeah. Are you sure you're not a tiefling? All right.
Real quick, I turn around to see who's standing. I mean, I know who, but who's standing behind me and what?
Okay, so you see the acolyte, the caster, come into range.
Oh no, I'm talking about Brother Co. Like,
Yeah.
I also don't know what he is. I assume human.
I'm getting
but...
to that.
Okay.
So you see the acolyte come into range right next to these guards, followed closely behind him by a humanoid, a human man that is wielding a staff.
It'd be helpful at some point if we all had the chance to just describe our characters, like when we introduce each
I'm
other or
getting
whatever.
there.
Hey, I'm helping the best I can.
I'm getting there, guys.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use my free object interaction to actually drop my great axe and pull my hand axes.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna attack with those for a hot minute on guard 3. So first axe, my main hand axe. So that's 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
So this one gets modifier damage. That's 8, and then my offhand.
Wait a minute. How does that work? Don't you need like a...
Oh, sorry. That if it did end up in the box. Okay. So I'm using 2-weapon fighting, which I've modified so I don't get the modifiers on it as my bonus action. So I need a trait to be able to get an effective hit. So it's a less effective hit, but
Okay.
but I get to swing twice. It's sort of the offhand because the great axe is 1d12. It has that chance of doing friggin' no damage. So I'm thinking I can do better consistent right now.
Okay, so you
your
just don't get
offhand makes a bonus action attack, but with no modifiers.
Yeah. That was my question. So it doesn't have the modifiers.
Easy.
Okay, gotcha.
Right.
Easy enough.
So if this does do it right, which it should.
That is a
14 misses.
miss on a 14.
So yeah, I plant the first one in him and try to bring it across, but left-handed, Noct is not great at, and comes in a little shallow.
Yes. He's able to dodge out of the way, hands up in the air.
I'm gonna take one step this way because I don't like where that acolyte is going, and turn and say, "Now where are you off to?" I swear I had an axe. Oh, I don't have tokens. That's fine.
All right,
I was gonna
Freddy.
drop a little axe token, but I don't have tokens.
Freddy, you are up.
Alright. Drawing weapons, is that free in this version? Or...
If you're willing to drop what you have in your hands, then it's a free interaction to get the new one. So like my axe is on the ground and I have to go back and get it now later
Gotcha.
as an action. So
Yeah, just a question. Well, I don't have anything in my hands right now, so I'm going to draw my rapier from my my hip sheath and move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
sure.
Focus, guard. We're flanking, so that gives us advantage, correct?
Flank. There's no flanking in 5e.
But like, so being in the other opposite sides of him is just a regular roll.
Just a regular roll.
Yeah.
If you were
Okay.
if you were a rogue, you could do sneak attack, but that's just that's a class specific one. That is a miss.
Disappointing. And then that is my turn.
All right. So that takes us to guard 2, who will once again try to attack Qualamir. And he gets an 18, or a 21 I should say, because it's +3, which is a hit for 3 damage. Ondar, you're up.
Andar's not sure what the half-orc is doing. He believes that guard 3 is near death. He will try to finish him off.
All right. That is a hit for 8 damage as he falls to the ground dying.
And Andar will run or move as quick as he can to intercept.
How do you get there? Because once you enter into his range, if you move any more, then that would provoke an opportunity attack.
That's fine.
Okay.
He will try to just get in front of him, so the guy swings, he swings.
All right. So as you move right by him and further move, he is going to get an opportunity attack, and that is a miss.
Fool. That will be Andar's turn.
Brother Ko's just gonna move in to try to stop him, and he's gonna another stab at it with a spear.
Okay. That is a hit.
He's gonna take his bonus action for unarmed strike again.
Well, you hit him with that stick.
Yeah, you hit him.
Oh, I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit him with the
Okay.
10.
So you hit him with your spear and your unarmed strike.
Okay. Let's see. Well, yeah, he's not actually gonna punch him.
All right, and he is down dying.
Let's see, where was I before? I'm gonna move to the villager and ask if she's alright.
She looks up at you kind of fearful at first, but noticing that you're extending your hand to help her up, she will take it and says, "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much."
Are you hurt? Is there anyone else?
"Oh, just a couple bruises. I'm sure there's a lot of villagers around that could use your help. We should probably get to the keep.
Which way's the keep?
It's in the center of town, of course." And then she points to the southeast. The keep is this right here. If you zoom out, you can see.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna nod my head, and that will end my turn.
All right, guard 3 is down, so Tanak, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to come around the corner. Is guard 3 is down? Is guard 1 down as well?
Yes.
Unconscious, yeah.
Yeah, those are all down. The only one that's up is the one that...
Acolyte.
2 and the
Guard
Acolyte,
2.
Yeah.
Nope. Guard 2 over
Acolyte's
by
down,
Qualamir and Freddie Bloomington.
Okay.
The bottom right of their little picks, it'll show like their status. They're colored gray. They're down, and plus it also say unconscious in the bottom left with the Z's.
Okay, I see that. So I'm just gonna come up to Brother Co, and make sure that he's all right. Are you all right, brother?
Yes, you mean lay a scratch on me?
Excellent. These pesky guys. And how is the dwarf?
The dwarf is all right. She's got bruises and everything, but she's not bleeding.
All right, I am my turn.
All right, and we move to Qualamir.
Qualm once again will just swing with his mace to the guard and hope he hits. And that'll end my turn again.
Okay, I just want you guys to hear this real quick. So people have been complaining about like some mouth breather this whole time, because there's like been every now and then. Guess what it was?
Your background.
It was the fucking background music, because there's the dragon overhead going. "Argh." I think I had it too quiet so that people couldn't tell, so I turned it up. So hopefully, oh my god!
I got up off the back up off my mic. I was like, damn, I've
Yeah.
never had anybody say that. It's the same mic I used last night. That's weird. Maybe I'm having a fucking stroke.
I could not fucking figure that out. No, don't be sorry. Thank you for saying something, because we got that figured out. Oh my god. I'm like, this whole time, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I can't tell where it's coming from, because it sounds perfectly fine to me, but it must have been unbalanced to everybody else.
Well, it would make sense because I could hear it too, but I didn't know what it was, and it makes sense because I have the music on.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Fun.
back to the fight. Back to the fight. We are at Noct again.
All right, he's still alive, so yeah, we better do it this way. 10, move to here, look over at the dwarf and say, Mom! And then keep moving, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and this will be at disadvantage, I think, because of the range. Is there like a measuring stick?
Yeah, just click up control. Yeah, control click on it, and it'll give you the distance.
There you go.
Okay, so it's just out of range, so this will be a disadvantage, but gonna grab one of my javelins and huck it at him because I lose rage if I don't attack.
All right. Ooh,
Oh man, one of those is a crit too!
Oh my goodness.
But only 19 still hits, so it's still a lucky shot, but boy, that crit would have been amazing.
Yep. That is still a hit.
Right. Ooh, at least max
Yeah.
damage. Just out of
11
nowhere,
damage.
a javelin comes and planks that guy. Fun.
All right. You have the floor. How does he go down?
Yeah, pretty much just like that. Freddy's watching and suddenly I mean, these are dwarven javelins, so they're a little shorter than you would expect, but comes down with a ferocious clunk right into the top of his head, and he stumbles for a moment and flops.
Nice.
Oh my.
Very well done. So now you all are standing victorious from this small battle, helping the dwarven maiden up. It seems that you are all together now, helping out the town. You don't know much about each other, but it seems like you're at least in league with each other.
If we're in like sort of free time, I get my axe and my javelin back. I
Okay.
need those.
No
I need those desperately.
So the dwarven maiden is talking with you, Brother Cole, and she says, "Quickly, should get to the town to the town keep." And then she starts heading off in that direction.
Well, I will follow and be her escort to make sure she gets there safely.
All right.
I'm quickly going to look through the acolyte's gear to see if there's anything that identifies him.
Is the acolyte still dying, or is he alive, or is he dead?
So, the way I play is whenever a creature goes down, they just die outright. I don't worry about unconsciousness or death rolls.
If we specify non-lethal, can we bring him in unconscious though?
Yes.
Like if we tell you beforehand?
Yes, if you tell me it's a non-lethal, then yeah.
So I have spared the dying. I was wanting to see if I could resuscitate him. Gain some information.
If you want another one, we could just go find another bandit to bring down.
Yeah,
Fair
so
enough.
that acolyte is definitely bleeding out because it wasn't specified beforehand.
Okay.
Okay. Give me 1 second because I do have to use the restroom.
Okay.
The great thing about bandits out here in the wild is there's always another one to find.
You
Thank you.
speak strangely for a half-orc.
Hey, I consider myself more of a dwarf than a half-orc. Where'd the dwarf lady
You,
go?
sir, are clearly a half-orc.
Like a strange look of what the fuck comes across the guy's face.
What's the matter? You never seen the world's biggest dwarf before?
No.
Palmer will just be writing this down just in his little journal, be like, an orc that thinks he's a dwarf. It's like fascinating, and he'll kind of ask like, why do you think you're a dwarf?
Truth be told, I don't think I'm a dwarf. I know what I am. I was raised by a family of dwarves, though, so I'm more dwarf than most dwarves will ever be.
Fair enough, and he'll just keep jotting it down. It's kind of like a new, interesting fact.
All
And then,
right, I am back.
The name's Noct, by the way. Noct of the Gravelskin clan.
I'm not. I'm Qualimir.
All right. So, as you guys are talking amongst yourselves, the dwarven lady is getting further and further away in the direction of the keep.
Oh, yeah. Keep up with her. Some of us are going to keep up with her, I think.
Is the acolyte carrying anything?
Oh, right. I can use arrows.
The acolyte, roll me a d6 real quick.
On the grid. There we go. My rage does end, by the way, at this point, because we're out of combat, so I'm clearing that.
Okay. Yes, he is carrying something. So I will update that for you guys. So searching through the bodies real quick, you find 20 gold pieces. And I distributed that for you guys.
Cool.
And then as... There we go. Let me get caught up real quick. Where's the... Oh, jeez. There it is. Trying to get you experience for that. Alright, so you each get 21 experience points for that battle. And then, as you get closer over this way, without warning, 5 humans dash out from between 2 buildings on your left. A limping man... A limping man and 3 young children race across the street into more shadows, and a woman carrying a round shield and a broken spear turns and faces back in the direction from which they came. 7 kobolds stream out of the alley on the family's heels and fan out around the woman, who looks determined to delay the creatures for as long as possible. So we got these guys right here. And the dwarf woman kind of just goes off in the other direction to hide behind here. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Why can I not? Sorry, I can never find initiative when I need. Oh my god, that 2 came back!
Where's the initiative?
It's the third one from the right on the main screen.
Yeah, it's like almost dead center on your main.
All right.
Oh.
That should be everybody. So we will begin with Quolomir.
We are not the most initiative taking round this time. Crap.
I mean, it beats my 3 from last turn.
Yeah. We kind of flip-flopped everyone.
I accidentally rolled int, not init.
No, in it.
No, you look up, save intelligence.
What is your what is your initiative bonus?
I already re-rolled it.
Oh, you
I'm
did?
at
Okay.
the top of the tracker.
Gotcha. All right, we'll start with Freddy then.
All right. Is there any of these little dragon things? Do I know they're kobolds?
No.
Okay. These little dragon-like creatures that stands out amongst the rest?
No. They all seem to be similar enough in stature and size.
Gotcha. Then I will target the nearest one and just do a quick little vicious mockery to him.
All right.
I do not have the table that you sent me anymore.
It's
It went
under
away.
it's under tables. If you can find it, otherwise I will share it to you again. There you go.
I think Vicious Mockery's a cantrip. isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a cantrip.
Yes. But I just want to say I didn't have it.
You have it now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm,
Just
where-
want to make sure that worked. Okay.
I'll find tables
So he
later.
rolled a 20 on his saving roll.
Yeah, he succeeded.
He succeeded. Your taunting whispers do nothing to him.
Fall on deaf ears. Alright. I'm gonna get like the center of the party here, and then end my turn.
All right, Quolomir, now it is your turn.
Palmer will target the unidentified creature 1 and cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay,
Yeah, with
the first one we'll use the first one, and that was a success, so he is able to resist the spell.
and that will end. I'll move up actually, right there, and then that'll end my turn.
Okay. So the lady comes forward, and she is going to attack this creature right in front of her with her club. She hits it with a 19, dealing 1 damage. Creature 4 is going to scurry forth and then throw a sling at Linen, at the lady. And he hits. No! 3 damage. Creature 6 is going to step forward and attack her. And he has advantage because of pack tactics. He's going to stab with his dagger, getting a hit for 3 damage. And then we move to Ondar.
Andar's going to dash.
All right.
That's 30. And he knows he's going to provoke from 2. That's fine.
Yes.
He runs into that group yelling, "Here, you little bastards, fight me!"
Okay, so this one will get an opportunity attack against Ondar. And he misses.
Clank.
All right, anything else?
That's all he can do.
Cuth, the man, grabs the children and ushers them inside the house. And then he kind of stands in front of the doorway to block it. Creature 3 is now going to step forward and make an attack against Ondar with advantage for pack tactics. And his dagger is able to slip underneath the shield, dealing 6 damage.
You'll pay for that.
5 is now going to turn its attention to Ondar, attacking with advantage for pack tactics. And he misses. Your shield is able to deflect the blow. Creature 2 is going to step back from the new threat and throw a sling at Ondar with advantage. He is able to dome you on the head,
Doink.
ringing you for 6 points of damage.
Oh, boysies.
7, looking around, seeing the new threats, is going to throw a sling at Noct. And hitting you
Oh man,
with
these
a
guys are rolling
21.
crazy.
Yeah, hitting you with a 21 for 5 damage.
Fucking
Brother
didn't have a
Cole.
chance to rage yet.
Yeah. Brother Cole, you are up.
He's gonna take a dash action.
Alright.
Actually, let me take that back. He's just gonna not take a dash, and he's just gonna attack this creature right in front of him.
Okay.
Try to throw out their numbers here. We'll use his spear, still in his hands.
That is a hit.
Nice.
He is
And then
down for the count.
Gonna use his bonus action for unarmed strike to
Hell yeah.
reach over. Oh, and as he's doing this, he's gonna yell, "Get away from her!" And then he's gonna punch the other one here.
Nice, another hit. Your fist extends
kill.
out, catching the kobold right on the chin, killing him with 1 blow.
Dealer of death.
And then that'll end my turn.
All right. Knocked, you are up.
Yeah. Here's the best spot now. Okay. After getting hit by the sling, anybody not looking his direction hears a mighty bellow of, you're all gonna die for that one! And you hear him stomping past behind you, Ondar, and then a great axe comes down on 5, because it's the only one I can reach. 13
a
plus
hit.
18 to hit, and as long as I don't do friggin' min. Oh, I forgot to rage, so it didn't have the extra 2, but it doesn't matter.
That's all right. He's still dead. Your great
Yeah.
axe fells the kobold with 1 mighty swing.
There we go. Gotta remember that hitting one of those buttons, I gotta hit the effects ones too.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be me.
All right. That kobold is down. Tanakh, you're up.
Hey. Let's see. Can I roll a check to see if I identify the creature?
Yes, roll me nature. You do not have knowledge of these creatures.
All right. Then so I would have line of sight on 4, correct? As these creatures would be foul. 1 and 3.
Yes.
So we are going to cast Firebolt.
Okay. Ooh, you rolled a 1 with a fumble effect. Bad aim. You hit an ally with a basic attack. If this action is impossible, your original target gains an action point. Alright, so I am going to say that your Firebolt runs errant and actually goes after Brother Cole. Brother Cole, please make me a dexterity save. That does hit you, so please do damage to Brother Cole, Tanakh.
The
don't kill
Firebolt
him.
damage.
You can click and drag the little blood dot onto his token. Oh my! Oh, you did that to the creature.
Oh. I thought we were gonna lose the second party member.
Yeah, I was like, what? That killed him?
I saw that dead pop up. It's like, come on,
You can just change your target to unclick whatever you had targeted and then target your ally instead.
You still did it.
You did it again.
You're clicking it. You're clicking it. You have to click it. You have to drag and drop it onto Brother Cole's token in order for that to count.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, and then it was just going to the creature.
Just change your target, dude.
There we go. Okay, so 6 damage from an errant firebolt smacking Brother Cole. Anything else, Tanakh?
Yeah, I'm gonna hide in shame. I think that's all the movement I had left.
You see that acolyte back there? He threw a firebolt at you, Brother Cole. Don't worry, I'll get him. He's over here.
Knew there was something strange
Oh,
about that
really?
man.
All right, anything else? All right, we move on back to the top of the order with Freddy.
So I'd like to target Ondar then,
All right.
and roll heroism.
You are successful.
Okay.
What does heroism do? Okay.
Oh. So I am immune to fear, and he gets 3 temporary hit points at the beginning of his turn. My bad, not my turn.
That's touch, so you have to be right next to him.
Ah, shit, yeah. Alright, how far are you away? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I can get there.
Okay, so until the spell
Then I do it.
ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. Okay. So he gains temporary hit points at the start of each of his turn until...
Each of his turns.
Yeah, 'cause it's
For,
concentration.
as long as my concentration goes on.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then unfortunately the effects of it are on myself, not on my target.
I've got 3 temp hit points.
You're supposed to get those at the
Because
start of
you're
your turn.
no,
I
because
had to-
that's just concentration. That's the concentration. So when you get attacked, you have to roll a concentration roll to keep it. That's the effect for you. It's different for Ondar, I think. Yeah, he's got the temporary hit points. It doesn't have
I
the
guess we
immune
just
to
have to remember
fear.
that he's immune to fear.
Yeah, until I can get that figured out. So I'll put a little.
You could create an effect that just says immune, fear, or
Yeah,
something like
that's what I'm
that.
doing.
Yeah.
So
Then that will be my turn.
It's just a reminder effect. 'Cause
Yep.
I don't know if there's a...
These guys can fear us anyway.
Right.
Don't think they got
Okay.
the juice.
Gotcha. There we go. We go to Qualamir.
Qualmir will see that Ondar is heavily injured, and then
Fresh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
He'll go up to him and he will cast Cure Wounds.
All right.
And then that will be his turn.
All right. So the woman looks to you with renewed resolve, seeing that some heroes seem to have come to help her out, and she is going to make an attack against creature 6 with her club. And she hits for 1 damage.
She needs a better club.
Alright, so this kobold is going to back up here and throw a sling pellet at Noct, scoring a hit with a 15.
Ah, you tied me, you bastard. It's alright. I can
And-
take 1. You're gonna have to chip me down.
Yep, that was only 1 damage, partially resisted. Unidentified creature 6 is going to attack Linan, the lady again,
Crap.
and he gets a hit,
Ah, crap.
putting her
damn it.
down with 5 damage. Ondar, you're up.
Ondar is going to walk over the dead creature 5.
Real quick, with quote-unquote friendlies, is she dead, or do we count her unconscious?
She's unconscious.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to double-check to make sure we didn't just lose an NPC.
Mhm.
Alright. Ondar's gonna move to here. And try to hit creature 6.
That is a hit.
Yeah! Nice.
All right.
Then he's going to move here and glare at creature 2.
Glare at him?
Menacing.
Glare, yes.
All right, so we move to Cuth Swift, who is still standing in the doorway, not allowing anyone to come in, bringing us to unidentified creature 2, who is going to, let's see, he was using his sling, so he's going to drop that and pull out a dagger. And he is going to make an attack against Ondar. That is a miss. Catches it on your shield.
Glare even harder.
7. Backs up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to toss a pellet at Brother Cole from his sling. And he gets a hit, dealing 5 damage. Brother Cole is on the ground.
Oh no.
And he rolls a critical success on his death saving throw. So you are up.
Unstoppable.
It is your turn, Brother Cole. You were able to stand up from being dying.
This is where I wish I was a fighter with that second wind here.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to advance. Who am I targeting right now? There we go. And he will attack with a spear. Not the one that you hit.
That is a miss.
We'll use his bonus to do an unarmed strike as well.
All right.
Really wants him down.
You kick out with your leg, smacking him in the knee. It hits him just right, dealing 6 damage, felling the creature.
Woot.
And yeah, I used all my movement, so I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, knocked.
trying to make sure. Okay, those are all dead. All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. On the walk over, I'm gonna drop the great axe and grab my hand axes,
Alright.
seeing just how easily these things go down.
Before that happens, you will take an
Yep.
opportunity attack from creature
who?
2.
But I'm stepping into his threat range. Not
Yeah,
out.
when you step in and then keep moving, that will get an opportunity attack. So if you move
Oh,
in,
is that how we're playing? Because
I'm-
normally it's you have to leave threat range to get an opportunity.
is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a feat otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm probably.
I thought when that happened a little earlier, I thought maybe one of these guys was special, but I mean, given what I'm pretty sure these are, I didn't think they had
that must be
unless they were
completely,
readying.
that must be completely different. Because I've been playing 4E.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah. Now it's if you leave. So now where I am, if I move here, he would get to because I'm now trying to leave his range. That's what disengage does. Yeah, you were using it right with the
Okay.
enemies. That's why I assumed.
Because I was thinking in 5E that once you entered the threat range, if you moved any more, then they would get an opportunity attack. It's only
No,
when
so
you
you,
leave.
you can kind of sidle around. Yeah, you can sidle around them as long as
Okay.
you don't leave their attack range.
Okay, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, sorry, I saw that happen earlier and I thought that the enemies had a thing. I should have probably typed something just to check, but okay. Let's go. Good swing.
Some house rule. That's why I didn't complain about it.
Yeah, my bad. My bad.
Let's go. Better swing on 2 to try to help armor friend.
And that is
Nice.
a hit.
This will hopefully kill it. Ugh, minimum damage. That's still enough.
still down.
Rage. Love rage. And then offhand swing. Less chance of the kill, but it still hits,
That
so
is
hey,
still
maybe.
a hit.
Maybe. Not quite.
4 damage.
So, yeah, the first one gets him right in the back of the head, but swinging around catches, I think, the second one in the shoulder, and didn't get deep enough to get the heart. I'm disappointed with that. And as I pull it back out and look to armor friend and say, "You doing all right over there? You look a little beat up. Maybe give me a minute with this one."
If you're talking to Ondar, he just grins.
All right, we move to Tanakh.
All right.
Ondor's got more health than you do, Ko. Or, knocked.
True, but I take half damage, so I technically have twice as much HP.
Right.
If you want to be technical.
But then again, you'll probably get hit half as much as me, so, you know, it all works out. I'd just like us both to survive.
Agreed.
All right, we're gonna cast Firebolt on unidentified.
And that is a hit. He is down and dying. You have the floor.
Yay!
How does he go down? Tanakh?
Here we go. I'm talking without hitting push to talk.
Okay.
All right. So as I grip my orb in my hand, fire emits from my hands and engulfs unidentified creature 4, and his skin is burnt to a crisp.
Very well done. So at this, Kuth comes over. Linen, no! And he bends
Yes.
down and picks up her unconscious body.
I will run over and cast Spare the Dying.
All right, she is now okay. So Kuth looks up at you. He's like, "Quickly, we must get her to the keep. They haven't made an effective cordon yet. We can still get inside if the portcullis is open. Come on, children."
Lead the way.
He ushers them along behind him, grabs them all by the hands, and he's kind of pulling them along. "Oh, heroes, could one of you grab me wife, please?"
Ondar will pick her up.
All right, and so they will make their way I gotta pick up this little dwarven chick real quick. Okay. So they move along the road, making their way to the open portcullis, and you are all ushered inside just in time for the gates to be shut behind you. And at this, you're looking around and you're not hearing the sounds of the dragon anymore. It seems to have gone for now. And we get, let's see, where is that? Oh, whoops, I didn't want to do that. You are awarded 38 experience points per person.
I cancel concentration on heroism, ending it.
All right.
Ondar collapses to the ground. No, I'm just kidding.
At this point, you are all able to catch your breath, take a short rest, for you have just entered the keep. And now that the battle has subsided, I want to take this opportunity for you guys to introduce your characters, what they look like, give a little player background knowledge for those watching for each other. Feel free to introduce yourselves in character as well.
Well, hello there, gentlemen. My name is Freddy. Who might you be?
My name is Brother Cole. He steps forward and takes a bow. And it was a pleasure to fight alongside you.
Kwame,
Go ahead.
and the Kwame will say, yes, thank you for your wonderful words against that guard. It prevented him from hitting me quite often.
Ah, yes. Nothing like a good little distraction to set people apart.
Well met, Freddy. I am Ondar.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Ondar. What brings you lovely chaps here? I'm a half-health, by the way, wearing a leather set of almost tunics with a long sleeve shirt. My clothes are rather finely made, but also travel worn. They're not upkept.
The smoke brought me here. I was traveling with a caravan. When I noticed the smoke in the air and left the caravan to see if some help needed to be rendered.
Ah, good Samaritan, I see.
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
I said, ah. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Who didn't you hear?
Freddy.
Okay. I said, ah, good Samaritan, I see.
Well, I saw that someone needed help, so yes, I guess you could call it a act of Samaritanism.
Well, what about the rest of you?
Sorry, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I couldn't tell. Everybody was talking over me. I was like, what the
No, they just don't like you.
these assholes. I literally bought a new mic and maybe the batteries on it died. Maybe I left it on last night. I don't know. So I switched to my other headset. Sorry. Knock steps out. You do probably notice that when you guys walked in here, that swollenness he had faded down, and he slumped a little bit and says, "Oh, right, I was here for the barbecue. Apparently, it was not a barbecue, and this town is burning down. I'm not particularly happy about that."
Well, I hope you like your meat well done.
I do. I like it burnt. It's crunchier that way.
Then you seem to have came to the right place, good sir.
Well, I would have thought that, but I'm not going to eat burnt up human.
I would hope not.
I know a lot of people who look like me would probably think I would eat burnt up human, but I'm a civilized chap like that.
I mean, it's only half cannibalism.
Well, define half.
Well, you're a half orc, are you not?
Hey, yeah, half orc and half dwarf.
Ah, okay.
Shakes his head again.
I'm partially off tree. I'm still jury's out on that one, but I might be off tree. Does anyone anyone have any bandages or maybe a potion that will make me feel a little better? We get into another scrape and I don't know how much I got left in the old gas tank.
Andar will approach him and hold his hand out and say, "Now, I will not harm you." And he will place his hand on Nox's forearm, and suddenly a warmth spreads through him.
I really like that. Go ahead and take inspiration for that, Andar. Very well said.
Oh, thank you kindly. I have not had that form. Normally we have to drink it or eat something, but you got magic hands, my friend. And
Well, it's a blessing from Torm.
I don't know what a tome is. What is that?
That's strange that you do not know that. One of your cousins is a representative, or was a highly regarded representative of Torm, where I come from.
One of the gravel skins?
Well, no, it was an orc by the name of the Shield of Innocence.
Oh, I don't know what that is either. I've never actually met an orc. Apparently I'm an orc, but I've never met one.
Well, it matters not.
Nasty creatures, anyway. Want nothing to do with them.
Most of them, yes.
I guess I'm half nasty then. Half nasty boy. I'm kidding. I'm a dwarf. Let's just go with that. People apparently do not care for orcs. I've not heard good things.
Do we hear anything from Brother Ko, Qualamir, or Tanakh?
I was gonna say, Nomad, I have a quill and some ink. However, I do not have anything that looks like I can write in. Can I be afforded a journal?
Sure. I'm okay with that.
Okay. So I would be sitting in the corner, furiously writing down the conversation that I'm hearing go on between the men that just combated with me.
Okay.
Qualamir would also say that I too was attracted here just by smoke. I was trying to find some ruins around this area, and then he'll terribly injured and see if he could possibly assist them. He only has one spell slot left, so a medicine check would probably be it.
Yeah. If you roll, because you're not in combat, I would reason if you roll a successful medicine check, then Brother Ko could spend another hit die. I'm good with that.
Are we taking a short rest then, right?
Yeah, you already, yeah. I afforded you a short rest, so if you want to use your hit dice, go ahead with that.
Yeah, so I'll do a medicine check for modified 20.
That is definitely sufficient enough.
Yeah, so he'll bust out his journal and he'll be like, "Oh, it looks like you're injured here, here, and here." And
Okay, so real quick, for those that may not know Fantasy Grounds that well, if you go on your main sheet down by your hit die, there you go. That worked. That was exactly what I was going for. So you used your hit die to heal yourself up.
And I forgot barbarians don't get crap back on short rest, which is crazy because I get so little rage.
Yeah, that's per day, right? the rages?
Yeah, I get
Okay.
2 per long rest, which I've already expended, which I hope means that we're done fighting because
Yeah.
I'm less effective. I mean, I have decent AC, but not as good as a fighter would have. Well, does have, because you get to use a shield.
All right. So anything else for you guys to do your character introductions?
After my introduction, I would kind of just go in the corner, slump down to actually rest, so I could, spend that hit die, because my guy was pretty near death.
Yeah. He was down on the ground. You still have the dirt.
Now, with my background, would I be awarded a gourd filled with some alcohol?
Sure. I am definitely okay with that.
Then he is definitely sipping his worries away in the corner.
What's that called? I'm blanking on the word.
Grog
Flask.
or
Flask.
Or mead, or
Flask, which is a gourd flask. Okay.
So Andar will be polishing his sword or cleaning it and checking his shield to make sure it's not damaged.
Okay.
Freddy takes a lute that he had strung across his back out and starts to gently play some soothing chords and tones.
Very nice. Okay, so all of a sudden, a man exits out of a doorway. Right here, you see him from inside the keep, and he looks kind of ragged and rough for wear. He turns to the Swift family. He's like, "Oh, I see you made it in the keep. 'Tis good. Oh, who might these be?" And he's kind of wringing his hands extremely, extremely nervously. And then he goes up to you, Qualamir. He's like, "Oh, I don't recognize you. Who are you?"
I'll reach my hand and say, "Good day. My name is Qualamir. Do you have any injured? I'm here to help with possibly as much as I can. I'm from just wandering just around, as are, I guess, these fine people. We just dispelled some looters and attackers."
And while he's wringing his hands, he sees you extend out your hand. He's like, yes, and he extends his hand out too. It's kind of sweaty, nasty. You don't really like shaking his hand, but he shakes it nonetheless. He says, "Healing, yeah, there's plenty of that, I suppose." Oh my.
Can I roll a performance with my soothing music to try to calm everyone down?
Sure.
Ease the tension?
Sure. So,
Man.
you are you're strumming chords and everything, and then you kind of slowly pick up a tune, a calming song. See if I can even find one.
What's this unidentified creature dressed like?
So he's a man. Let's see, where is he? The right side of his face and head are bandaged, his right arm hanging in a sling, and his light blue tunic stained with his own blood. So he seems to have received these wounds early on in the stages of the attack and hasn't exactly spared the time for first aid. He's got clothing that says he has some sort of station within the town, so he's an important figure.
Sire, what goes on in this town?
Oh my, I'm not entirely sure. Everything's fine, just like normal, and then all of a sudden, bandits came in with kobolds, and they started attacking the town and burning things, taking whatever they could. I have no idea what the cause of this is. And then he says, "Oh, by the way, I'm Governor Nighthill." Good to meet you, sirs.
Well met.
So, did the little lizards come before the big flying one, or?
Yes. They came right when dusk was approaching and started burning pitch and the hay. And then all of a sudden, my men, this great washing odor of fear overcame us. And sure enough, as we looked up, we saw the dragon incoming. He's been terrorizing the town. I haven't seen him in a while. He seems to have gone for now, but I'm fearful he's definitely going to come back. I don't think this is over.
Did the dragon actually attack your town, or was it just the bandits?
The bandits are attacking. It seems almost as if they are in league with the dragon. The dragon doesn't attack them. He only attacks my men.
I see. That just doesn't speak well for our chances. I'll fight a dragon, guys, but I don't think I'm gonna kill it.
His shoulders, though they were kind of up and he was wringing his hands and he's holding his arm, you kind of see his body language and his posture start to relax a little bit, and he's listening to the tune, and he gives a great sigh. He looks over at Freddy and says, "Thank you, sir. We could use all the help we can, even if it's just a lovely tune." And he nods his head.
I tip my head back. My long brown hair gently falls over my face and then goes back.
Gives a little winky face.
I scowl shortly at him.
Ooh.
And then all of a sudden, a great red-bearded, bright red-haired dwarf comes in with knotted, tangled hair. He steps up and he's like, all right, what's going on? Let me see, coming through. And then he kind of makes his way around, looking at everybody in the group. He says, all right, injured over here, everybody else over on this side. Oh, Linan! And then he runs over to attend to the lady.
Sire, who might the dwarf be?
He says, yes, that is Escobert the Red. He is the Castellan. So the Castellan is
Title
like...
or a rank?
I just got Castellan. He's like the caretaker of the keep, kind of. He attends to...
He's your manservant.
Yeah, kind of like a manservant. Let's see, Castellan, the governor of a castle. He is the appointed official of the castle and the surrounding territory.
Ooh.
That doesn't make any sense because it says Tarba Nighthill is the governor. Okay, so the man Tarba Nighthill is definitely the governor of these lands. Escobert is the steward of the castle.
Okay.
When he wasn't talking to us about healing, right? He was talking to the. I guess they're all just children, yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of talking openly to the group because he's trying to organize.
Okay.
The refugees, I guess you could say.
Knock goes over to kind of see what he's doing, but isn't going to interrupt if he's once he sees him helping that lady, he's not going to interrupt him.
All right. So yeah, he's tending to Linan, kind of bandaging her up and then gathering supplies to help her out. She seems to be doing better. And then as you guys are in here kind of recovering from the battle, suddenly this sense of immense dread washes over each of you. you
Look up
feel
in the air.
yeah, you feel where is this now? You feel this fear washing over your body, and then immediately you see Governor Nighthill's features darken. Oh, the dragon's back! Quickly, inside! Get inside! And then he goes inside the building. I keep finding myself doing a Scottish accent for everybody.
It's hard to stop.
Yeah, once you start, it's hard to stop.
Wonder what usher the children into the.
Yes, and then Escobert yells to Cuth, "Get the children, put them inside, and then I've got your wife." And then he picks up Linan, and then they each kind of go inside the keep area.
Qualmir will stay outside until he can at least see the dragon, so he can. This is his first time that he'll ever see one, and he can document it. He knows that it is foolish and rash, but he'll be by the door, but he at least wants to see it.
All right.
So that he can write it down into his journal.
Nock would went inside alongside Master Dwarf.
Or we'll wait till everyone else is in the room.
I stole my loot.
He'll be right outside of the door.
Okay. So you can get, just for your reference, you can get to the balcony overlooking by stairs outside, and there's also stairs going up in the circular keep area where you can get to the roof of that, just so you know.
Oh,
Are there any window holes or anything we can look out of from the upper floor?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to go find one of those.
Okay.
Oh yeah, then I would go inside for safety and look out.
You sense, coming from the northeast, a great mass creature flying towards you. If you guys can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. So he gets to right about here, and we will have to end. This is where we will have to end, boys.
Nice.
That is gonna make good jerky.
I like that. I like that music.
I think he looked better as a belt, personally.
All right.
You get out the scales. I get a meat.
Anything's better than alive.
All right. I'm gonna
funny.
end the stream. If you guys want to hang around for a little bit, I do have something to go over afterwards. So thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. I had quite a few people tune in, which is exciting. I hope you guys liked watching. I certainly liked playing. Welcome to the Tavern League with your new Tavern League members. Again, that is Lord Valoth playing Brother Ko. We have John playing Knocked Gravelskin. We have Sauerkraut playing Freddie Bloomington. We have Jarhead playing Ondar. M. Weber playing Qualamir. And Tanakh playing Tanakh Starborn. Welcome your party to the new Tavern League, the new conscripts. Make sure to give me a like, follow, whatever you want to support the stream if you so desire. If you like what I'm doing, if you like the content, if you want to join in, join my Discord. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of this. Until next time.